Dark Souls. Now that we have that out of the way, welcome to Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Before we jump into the run, there are two more things I want to address. The first thing is, I'm sorry I'm having a few controller issues lately, so there will probably be some random Windows noises of my controller plugging out, plugging in during the run. I'm sorry for that. And the second thing is, I have an incentive for myself for this run, because I am going to donate €2 for every random drop we can get in the game. That is like, we don't necessarily need it, but it can save either some money or even some time. So every of these drops I'll get, I'll be counting them, I'll donate €2. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into it. We had a small poll running before for the soundtrack between original and remastered. Remastered won that one, so we're gonna set the speed multiplier. It is on remastered. Sound should be fine, and we're starting a new game, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright, Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Interesting run, fun run. The first thing you're gonna notice is that I'm gonna be very fast. That is because for the Zodiac Age version, they actually added a ×2 and ×4 speed booster, and for all Zodiac Age categories, those are allowed to be used. So we're gonna be fast boys. This is not too hard in this game because we have a battle system that is kind of unique for the Final Fantasy series. This is the game with the Gambit system. If you wonder what the Gambit system is, well, it's basically auto battle. We will get some gambits later on in the game which we can set, which is basically if situation X is happening, do action Y. And that's what we're gonna do over most of the run. And yeah, we're gonna be fast boys. We wanna beat the game fast, and we're gonna try to do our best with that. So we start with our first boss. And that was our first boss. As you've seen, I didn't do much in this boss fight. You're not really supposed to be the main damage dealer in this boss because you have a party member in with you that is level 20, so let him do the most of the work. We just try to do make the fight a little faster. And yeah, first boss already done. That's marked off the list, and we're continuing through the tutorial. So next up, what's happening is we gonna have a little split up between the group. The others run ahead, and we're here to fight these 3 guards on our own. Pretty easy, 2 hits and they're gone. Door can be open, we can go to the throne room, and nothing interesting really happens here. We just get murdered and replaced with the actual character of the game. Sorry for that. Yeah, basically we got our main tutorial done. This is our main character of the story. Well, some would say he's not really the main character, but he's definitely the reason the story gets rolling. So this is Vaughn, and we're gonna be abusing him a lot in the start of the run. Good question already by Ashmate. Sorry, Ashmodai. We're not gonna do that, because this is the Zodiac Age PC. The Zodiac Age PC does not have the Seitengrad manip, so we're gonna do everything else we can to do, aka as it's called on the PS4, no Membo %. So yeah, we're a big city boy. Our brother got killed in the war 2 years ago, and we want to go out and become an adventurer, a sky pirate to be exact. And what we're trying to do for that, of course, is we're gonna start hunting monsters for now. So that's the first thing we're gonna do, and that's basically also the last thing we're gonna do, because no one cares about slaying monsters in speedrun. We're trying to go fast, and so we just have to do 2 required hunts in the game, and that's basically it already. And welcome to the desert, where we're gonna kill a tomato puppet. And that's phase 1 of the tomato puppet. Now it's gonna jump off the cliff. And there we go. First hunt of the game completed. Nothing much to it. I mean, it is basically the first effort in the game. You could probably grind a few levels in here, grind some item, get some money, but we're trying to go fast, so no need for that. So yeah, we killed our first monster, our first bounty, and we're actually never gonna get that reward for that run. Because we don't need it, and it's kind of out of... I mean, we could make use of it, but we have other methods to get the items we could get from the hunt. The little money isn't really worth it. So, yeah. So, next plan is, now that we slain a monster, we say, hey, we're a little street criminal, we're a thief, so let's go and rob the palace. There's a big party going on today. So let's go and rob the palace during that party. So we go to this old man. He's a very wise man, and he tells us, yeah, if you there is a secret entrance to the palace, treasure room. You can steal as much as you want from there. All you need is a certain stone, and oh, I know half the stone, but the magic of the stone is gone. Go get me another stone so I can give my stone the magic back. So that's the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna head to the Giza Plains, where RNG starts setting in a little. Because for the next part of the game, we wanna be low health. So as we run past monsters, we hope that they do attacks that don't require them to fill up their ADB first, so they can hit me while I run by. So we find out, yeah, the kids are making the stones, and one of them is missing. So go and find him. He might be in danger. And we have a childhood friend who is just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, helping some kids. And it's like, yeah, when you're here, let's go. I come with you. She gives us some useful items, and joins our party for now. And also gives us the, as I like to call it, level 1 gambits. Because as you can see, the yellow G's next to my name, those are the gambits that I was talking about. For now, the only situational gambits we have, though, is attack the party leader's target. And since we're the party leader ourselves, we won't do anything unless we do it manually. So what we do now is called the trial mode. The trial mode is a extra that they added in the Zodiac 8. It's basically a tower. It's basically a trial mode with 100 floors deep. Every floor is filled with monsters and treasures. And on floor 1 there is this one treasure containing a diamond armlet, which is an accessory which is kind of useful in some situations, but for us it's mostly uninteresting. The thing though is it's worth 6,000 gil, and 6,000 gil is a lot of money for the start, so we just grab it because we need money. And we found the kid. He got attacked and he's weak, so he gotta take care, rest himself up. He gives us the last shadow stone, and he wants to that he needs to turn into a sunstone. So we need to go to these glowing rocks and fill them up. The rocks are RNG. They can fill a random amount between 25 and 45%. At 25 and 55, this way around. So as you can see, we basically already had average RNG. We got about a third there. The most common one is that you have to touch 3 crystals. Sometimes you get lucky, you only need 2. But for those who know math, with 55% being the maximum and we're having 33, we can't get a 2 crystal. So yeah, we're doing a little detour right now. We do a little detour, sell the stuff we don't need, and buy Phoenix Downs. Every person that ever played a Final Fantasy game should know what Phoenix Downs are. These are for reviving dead party members, or they can be used to kill undead. And luckily for us, there is a pretty powerful ghost living in the desert nearby. We're just gonna abuse some game coding and kill him a bunch of times for a bunch of experience. The thing is, this ghost is special. He has a special condition to spawn, and I don't like this percentage. He has a special condition to spawn. He only spawns if I have a party member that has less than 10% of his maximum health. And that is bad. We didn't get a free crystal, so that's a bunch of time loss. Because the 4th one is kind of far away. So that's a start. And not exactly the best one. As I said earlier, 2 crystal is pretty rare. 3 crystal is the most common. 4 crystal also is pretty rare. So that was bad RNG. So now we got the crystal, we get teleported away. And back to the boy, who's healed up already and races us back to the village. Where we get a reward from his mother, and also she's like, oh, that's the sunstone he was supposed to make. Yeah, we earn all our money by making those, but here, for saving him, you can have him for free. And that's the magical stone. We need to power up the other magical stone to get into the palace. And before we do, we got a few other things to do. This lady here in the Zodiac Age sells one of the most broken spells in the early game, named Dark. Dark is, as you might have guessed, is a dark elemental spell. Okay, got a few hits in, and it's also an AoE spell. And I forgot to turn off my follow alert. Oof. Sorry for that. Yeah, it's an AoE spell, so it is pretty OP, and we're gonna mainly spend the first hour of the game just running around with 3 characters spamming the spell. So, what was I on? 56, not the best. Let's see if I get one other hit in. Hit me. 40. 40 is too low for my taste, sadly. Oh no, it's actually quite where I want it to be. You attack. Am I playing this game for the first time today? Am I playing this game for the first time today? I'm stupid. Alright! Run's starting promising, with me messing up in the worst way possible. That's why I hate running on active. Hit me. Alright, you hit me. Thank you. Now I hit you. Thank you. Alright, there's our ghost. And we instantly got from level 1 to level 4. Now we're level 7. Now we're gonna do till we have no Phoenix Downs anymore. Then we reach with that level 15. Also, we want to try to get a few items. Because because we need the money, of course. And also he has a rare drop that will save us some money later on, because if we get it, we don't have to buy it later on. So if we get it from him, we don't have to buy it. And yeah, not much to it. Normally the way this enemy works is just he only appears when you have less than 10% HP. If you kill him, you have to move 2 zones away to make him respawn. But we're abusing a little bit of the game coding by walking out of the zone before he is actually fully died or finished his death animation. He actually doesn't count as killed. We still get the experience and the items. And for that we still make him respawn every single time. Not the best luck on item drops here by now. Also, we hope for as many item drops early on as possible, because as you can see there is a number counting up, and that's worst case scenario. What I just wanted to explain. This run is going bad in all the ways. At least we're still alive. So what we just had is he had a chain up. A chain up happens if you kill a certain amount of enemies of the same type. And it increases your drop chances for items and can have beneficial effects like healing your health, healing your magic points, buffing you if you pick up items of higher chain levels. So basically every item we pick up has a 10% chance right now to heal 10% of our health with what we wouldn't be on less than 10% health. So yeah, we would have to hit ourselves, and there is actually, if I have low HP, there's a high chance of me just murdering myself if that happens. Two more kills. That was the MP heal for luckily. Alright, the thing also is, if an enemy drops multiple items, it isn't correctly shown. So it could be that I got the rare drop, but I haven't seen it. So technically, I could have it by now, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen it, but it could be possible. Alright, level 15, and we grinded ourselves up a little. It's time to invade the palace. And as any good thief robbing a palace, we're gonna head in through the sewers, because every good robbery starts in the sewers. So yeah, we go back to the old man to exchange stones. But as soon as we come near to him, Pinello is like, oh yeah, I actually got work to do, so bye, I gotta go. So she leaves our party and she says not to cause any trouble. And so the first thing we're gonna do is gonna cause trouble by breaking into the palace and stealing from their treasure room. Cause what else are we supposed to do? Not breaking into the palace? So yeah, we have our heist crew is ready. Our heist crew is me and that little boy. That little boy is the lockpick genius, and he's gonna lockpick the store so I can get there. He gives us a few items, we don't really need them. The eye drops can come in handy later on in the game a little. The potions are pretty much useless, because we'll... we have to use a few more of them, but we already have more than enough in our stock. So, rats in the sewers, bats in the sewers, we don't care. Because we're already level 15, they don't do anything to us with their level 3. Some fishies as well. Will we get a razorfin? Okay, slowly I'm really getting worried about razorfin. So every of the fish you saw there has a 30% chance to be replaced with an enemy called razorfin. I used to get him like every second run. I haven't seen him in like 5 runs, so I'm actually getting kind of worried about him. So yeah, up to the palace. And before we go to the treasure room, we're gonna steal the only important thing we're gonna need from this, and that's an elixir just lying around. So yeah, the palace guards actually hired people to clean up after the event, so we just blend in with those people. And when we try to go up, they're just like, yeah, you can't go up there because rules and stuff, and the banquet is still going. In that case, hey, he wants to go up, huh? So
hey, Buckethead,
we just insult this man. The man accidentally thinks it's the other guy, and we sneak past. And we have a few more riddles like this. In this room, which to be honest is kind of hard to do on times 4 speed. Because every single there are so many pillars in the sideway can get stuck on times 4
hey,
speed.
Buckethead.
And if you do, it mostly costs you a lot of time because they actually
Over
catch
here.
you. Well, gotta go fast. It just needs a little practice and you should be fine with it. So, we have a seal here, and we just showed a stone to the seal, and the seal's like, oh, you got a stone, so let's open up the door. And that's the room to the secret treasure room. Where we are here actually to, quote-unquote, steal what rightfully belongs to us. And yeah. Alright. So yeah. We brought into the palace, stole a goddess magicite. Actually we got noticed by 2 sky pirates who also were after some treasures. And we're gonna get into a little war in here. And now they join us. And this is where we get the full gambit opportunities. So we get a little tutorial. So as I said, for action X, if action X happens, do stuff Y. Basically, if an ally has less than 70% health, use a potion on him. It also tell us how we go back from these menus, because that is kind of important for people that never pressed any RPG likes. You can also turn them on and off. And now we have a little menu coming up. So first of all, we're gonna strip all of their weapons because we don't need them. Then we're gonna introduce ourselves to the license board. Zodiac H has 12 license boards. Each can be referred to as a class of a character. The only from the earlier Final Fantasy games, the only difference, you can't change these classes anymore until a little later in the game. So we make all some battle mages, teach them all how to cast Dark, and we're good for the next like half an hour. And we're also gonna say them to actually kill what they see by casting this. Also, we're gonna set up a little healing, because healing is important. And wait, nearly forgot, battle speed back to fast. And we go on through the sewers. So I told you guys that Dark is one of the most overpowered spells in the early game, and as you can basically just see, we just wreck everything without any questions, without any doubt or effort. Because it's AoE, it's easy for to farm some stuff, some points. Because basically we're grinding license points that we need to advance on the license board. Because that's going to be an important part later on. Easy boss fight, helping a maiden in need. And right into the next boss fight, or mini-boss rather. Does have flans and yeah. Not much to talk about him. Oh, also the maiden in need is called Amalia and is now coming with us. Because she is with the Resistance, a member of the Resistance who just tried to invade the palace and kill the guy who killed the king 2 years ago. And the first real boss fight. Welcome to Fire Main. First we lure him into the water because a fire horse, of course, is weaker into the water. Sadly, we weren't able to dish out enough damage. So he teleports away, does his cinematic attack. And we get captured by the Imperial who took over the state 2 years ago. I'm leaving a lot of plot holes for the story, but well. So yeah, we got captured by the Imperials, who now run the castle, and of course, what happens when you get captured? You get thrown into a dungeon. But it wouldn't be an RPG if there wouldn't be an escape for a dungeon. So we're just gonna beat up the prison bullies. Prison bullies never have a chance. Get back all our gear. And a map. And continue out of the dungeon, which is heavily guarded, but the guards are kind of stupid. Because as we just run past them, of course they try to kill us, but as soon as we're near the exit, they're just like, okay, never mind, we don't care. Best prison in the world. So yeah, basically those we just went deeper into the prison, where the single persons are locked up in cages, and we dropped down further and found Bosch. Bosch is a captain of the Dalmatian army who was sentenced to death 2 years ago for slaying the king. But as we later will find out, it was actually his twin brother who slayed the king, and it was all just a big setup. But yeah, our main objective right now is still to break free. We kind of destroyed one of the exits just up the stairs while dropping down here with one of the cages. So the only way out is to fight our way out. And we're gonna have a little minigame here. We have energy in these tunnels, and there are enemies that eat energy. So basically we just gotta kill these enemies so they don't eat our energy. Also they're giving 2 license points each. So yeah, we just run through everything, try to kill as much as possible. Oh come on, as if you survived on 1 HP. Unlucky. And we're just basically just running through, just killing these big things so they don't suck us dry. We also have some more flans. Yeah, we have a closed gate ahead of us, and you gotta get a... gotta push a button to open it. Open the gate. Yeah, now we have some cutscenes, which we of course skip, and then in which we actually find out what I just said, that Kingslayer was not him, but his twin brother. Also, we have a very funny sequence here. Never-ending loading screen. Na 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 na. Works every time. Some cutscenes are hard to just find a trigger for when you actually are able to skip them. For this one I was literally just joking around, because this one always felt like it's taking forever, and somehow I just found out it actually works out. So killing the last few, and off to kill the queen. So say hello to the queen, and say goodbye to the queen. You can see the ×4 speed up combined just with the OP spells that automatically get casted whenever you're looking at an enemy is pretty OP for the start of the game, but it's gonna get even better. It's gonna get even better. Well, this is like the strat for like the first hour of the run,
so sweet.
And we go do some grinding, get some stuff, and then we just go hack and slash our way through everything,
before we shrivel up.
combined with a few fire spells.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me,
game
but that
mechanics
does
and
not
stuff
free me of my
that we
charge.
can abuse to maximize our damage. And no, I'm not talking like with the original game that we will cast Reflect on ourselves and then just reflect the spells back at the enemy for 20% more damage. Or whatever the calculation for Reflect was again. Because what we do is basically just equip a weapon, increase our fire damage, and then just keep on casting. So we made it out of the dungeon, we ended up in the desert, and we're teleporting back home, where the group's gonna split up. The captain leaves the party and will look for his fellow resistance members, because he of course wants to see Dalmasker independent again, free from the Empire. And the other two were like, yeah, we had our fun with you, we're not allies anymore, so we're gonna get a drink and then we'll see, we keep on looking. So the first thing we're doing is we're going to the old man Dallin again, and are like, hey, we broke free, and he's like, oh hey, cool, take the sword, bring it there, and leave me alone. That's the last thing we see of Dallin. So the thing is, he sent us to bring a sword to a certain location. Turns out it actually is the hideout of the Resistance. And Bosch is here, and the others don't take Bosch very well because they think he's either a traitor or just like an imposter, a spy by the Empire. So he's like, hey, can you bring me to Balfir? I got some business to take care and I need his help for it. And we're like, sure, I can help you. I can help you find them. As payback for his help for escaping. So we go back to Balfir, who's getting a drink right now. And we find out that Penelo actually got kidnapped by bounty hunters looking for Balfir, because Balthier gave her a handkerchief with the words, I'll be bringing Vaughn back, take care of this for me while I'm gone. So they thought that he's pretty close with Penelo, so they kidnap her into a city that lives in the sky, and it floats in the sky. And Balthier's like, okay, it's kind of my fault that she's up there, so let's go help her. So what we're doing next is we're flying up there into the city, which for some reason, which is mainly could be called plot device, is also the destination where Bosch wanted to go. Because there's a guy who is supposedly open-hearted for the resistance, but he cooperated with the enemy when he died and announced his execution, which actually didn't happen. So he wants to go there and set things straight and help him to free the leader of the resistance, which is called Amalia, who we met earlier in the sewers. Yes, I mean D. Buff von Ronsenberg. More on that meme later. Before we do that, we have a few more things to do. Like to do another trial mode, because we need money. We need money, and also some license points are also nice to have, so more trials. This time we're gonna go a little deeper in than last time. We're just gonna grab the diamond armlet again, do some party adjustments, change him to use high potions instead of potions, and then just murder everything we see. Also, I'm doing a desperate attempt for later on, even though it doesn't make much sense right now. We're gonna steal from this one enemy here. Got a longsword. That enemy at this point has a 1% chance to drop a weapon, which is just way too OP. Later on we're gonna do some more attempts when we have an accessory which will boost our chance on getting these items. So we will actually not have a 1 but a 3% chance on getting it. Alright, that's enough for now. So yeah. These mines is where the bounty hunters brought our friend, so we're gonna go and find him. Nothing much to it. This place casually is a great place because it has one of the best early game farming spots. But since we're already level 15 and then level 7 or 9 area was it, we don't really need that. So over here there are a ton of skeletons spawning on that bridge. They are easily farmable, drop items that can be sold for 120 gil, if I remember right now. So pretty heady farming spot. But we don't care about that. We go to the deepest point of the mine. Hey, and they're like this. Yeah, we were just here for you.
Fight who we must, leave the rest.
We let the girl off running when we heard you were coming. So somehow there's only one way out, and they sent Penelo out the same way as we came in, but we didn't see her. Also, this little boy running in front of us, by the way, I probably should mention this, Lamont. He asked us to accompany him to the mines because he had some business to attend there, but he didn't want to say more. He's a pretty good healer, that guy, that little kid. We will meet him again later on in the game. Balthier, stop wasting our high potions. And we escaped. So yeah, they actually chased us from area to area, but now that we're close to the exit, they just like, okay, screw it. They're gone, we're gonna get them next time. Which is gonna be never. So we run out, we find out there are Imperial soldiers that just got a hold of Pinello. And we find out that the guy who just was with us wasn't Lamont, it was Larsa Fernas Solidor, the little brother of the current, well, let's just say he's a son of the current Emperor of the Empire.
Don't listen to Ondor's lies!
So, yeah, we're gonna do a little rumor minigame here. We're trying to find some people that can bring us to the leader of the place, so we spread some lies that make him look bad.
The Bosch von Rotzenberg.
That could be close. Wait, did I get all three? I actually got all three tour guides, nice. So they're interested in us bringing lies. So don't listen to others' lies. I'm Captain Bosch. So yeah, we're meeting up with the resistance force. And they're arranging a meeting between the leader of the place and us. And I hate this little walkway here. So yeah, we're going to the leader. And we're like, hey, you're supposed to be our ally, help us get there. And he's like, well, I can help you get there, but we gotta make you prisoners and give you over. And we're like, okay. So yeah, we're getting captured, imprisoned, and brought to the Imperial airship right now, where we also get stripped of the little stone that we got in the palace, which actually turned out to be an ancient relic and proof of royal blood. Because as we also find out, this Amalia that has been with us is actually the dead-believed princess of Dalmasca. So yeah, we're here to help to rescue her. This is Vossler, by the way. He's gonna be our tank for the next couple of minutes. He's also with the Resistance. He's like the royal guard of the princess. And he has some pretty darn good moves. Also, he's tanky as heck, which would you probably imagine with this armor. So yeah, that's also another feature they added in the Zodiac Age. You're actually able to walk with your guests, and you're actually able to control the actions of your guests, which wasn't able in the original. Which wasn't possible in the original game.
Take down the leaders, and the others will follow.
Alright, time for some YOLO strats. And it worked perfectly out. So what I just used was the technique Traveler. Traveler, easily described, it deals damage that is based on the amount of steps that I've walked since I've last used it. Capped at 1,000 steps, then it resets to 0 again. And for later in the game, we will use that to kill 2 bosses, to deal 10,000 damage to them. Right here at this spot, it's kind of YOLO to use it, because you never know if you actually have enough steps to actually one-shot them or not. But even though if you don't one-shot them, it's still good damage that you mostly deal. But in this case, I actually walked pretty nicely, as it seems. Probably was because of the 4 Crystal Giza that it lined up like this, but we killed in 1 hit. Saved some seconds here. Freed the princess from the prison cell, and now we're just heading back to the hangar, trying to get an airship and flee. Alright, before we do that, we will pick up 1 more chest with a reflector mode. Because yes, we actually will use reflect in 2 instances of the run. So Larsa comes by, brings us Pinello, Vossler goes with Larsa, and let's go! Next boss fight. Yes, the game has a turbo setting in the Zodiac 8 version. Alright. Boss fight, very hard. He actually killed Barfear. If anyone wants a reference, I got my timer running, by the way. I'm currently 37 seconds behind PB. Which was to be expected after the 4th crystal and the harsh Dustia grind I had. But we're still on a good pace. This still has all the chances open to PB. So yeah, skipping some more cutscenes, we saved the princess, he wants to keep her safe here, she wants to look for another relic proving that she is of royal blood, so she can reclaim her kingdom and throne. She bribes us with incredible treasures where we find that thing. And we do some shopping in the desert. Let's see, we actually got 2 flame stuffs! Okay, that's €4 I have to donate already. Cura, Arrow, Race, Sands, Tears, Needles, and Echo Herbs. So as I said, from Dustia there was this item we could get with some luck, which saves us a few seconds and some money, because we else would have to buy it later on. I actually got 2 of them, I can sell 1, I'm very good ahead of my money routing. I'm about 3,000 ahead of my money routing, so this is pretty awesome. Also, as I said before the run, I'm gonna donate €2 for every drop that is not really necessary, but nice to have, so that's already 2 of them. So that's €4 already for me. And Vossler is back, because he got wind that we escaped, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna help you get that relic. So next we're gonna get one of the most broken items in the game. Except it's not, but it's still very nice to have. It's a golden amulet. And now I gotta focus for a moment. The golden amulet is an accessory that doubles the license points earned. So every enemy normally drops 1 license point, some special enemies and bosses drop more. With that, every amount of those gets doubled. And we're gonna need that for our routing in the end. And we're gonna set up the first few things. This is Ash, she's Princess of Damascus, she's gonna be our black mage. Then we have Pinello over here, who's gonna be our white mage, and the most important character in the whole game, because no one fucks with the white mage. White mage, most important character in every RPG, except you talking about Final Fantasy 13, because who needs mages there? So yeah, we're gonna give her some magics, give her some options that she regenerates magic better, give her another line of gambits, and give her the license so she can equip the golden amulet that we just found. Also, we're gonna teach Vaughn how to use healing, which is unnecessary, and also how to use Arrow. Arrow is a stronger spell than Dark, which we're gonna use for exactly 1 fight, and then never again. Also, we're gonna prepare Balfear, who's gonna be our thief later on, and the main course of the run, because he decides he decides later on which route we take in the run, if we can save a few minutes, if we get an OP weapon. Right, then we equip, I'm stupid, Pinello with the golden amulet. We remove the potions, because we don't need healing. We got Vossler, Vossler's tanky. Also, I gotta remember, I did use Arrowgun mode, I'm not on Traveler, I gotta do some menuing a little. Because now we're coming to a little of the technical side of the run. for the next few minutes. Traveler, we're at 476 steps. 476. Also 14,000, but the 14,000 isn't important, only the 476 matters. So what we want to do when we face the next boss, we want to be with a step count, that we're on a step count with about 407. What did I just do? I notice it's late in the night and I'm sleepy because I just accidentally closed the game instead of skipping a cutscene. Genius. That's how you PB. I apologize, my bad gaming. It's 3 in the morning for me. Not the best time to speedrun. Also a little bad because it resets my memory cursor. Ooh, that was a tri-attack. You don't want to see too many of these. Yeah, bless autosaves for sure. One of the main reasons I love running GTA PC, just the autosaves. Now, how to PB? Mess up the start, get an amazing end game, PB by a few seconds or multiple minutes. It's fine. We still have chance to PB even if I'm stupid. Except we're already 30 seconds behind PB for the next boss. It's fine. That was sleep. Luckily we got attacked right after. That could have been bad. Alright. We get a little save screen here, but we don't need saves. Autosave is all we need. Now we got the next boss, who is actually weak to dark, so see him melt. He's a little lower than I'd like, but I think it's okay. Should be fine. Actually, no, take the save. Don't want to ruin my run like this. So we're gonna heal up and continue. So if anyone's still interested, 1 minute 14 behind PB. Still pretty much doable though. I lost about 4 minutes total in my PB to bad RNG. So it's still open.
Fight or run.
Also say hello to the demon wall. This demon wall is extremely strong and also extremely optional. Because we can just run away, go through the door, be done with it. This fight is not that really hard. The problem is the demon wall is slowly moving towards you, and it's a pretty short map.
Be quick.
And if it reaches the end, it squashes you. Second demon wall is way weaker and also has a way longer runway. So, what do the steps say? 370! Doom is not exactly what I want to see. That was a 4-hit combo, wow, Bustler. 30, 43, 51, 58 should be fine. Out and out, in and in. Ally any, ally any, ally 50% HP. Cura, raise, gold needle, activate, battle speed too slow. Right, that Doom on Vossler is unfortunate. There would be worse. That could be worse. Alright. And we're not gonna run around with our tank front for now, until he dies of doom. On my way, bats. No one triggers the trap. No one triggers... Hey, it actually listened to me for once. Wow, I'm surprised. Alright, waiting here a second for Vossler to die and be revived. And healed. Oh, 001. Alright, first half of the dungeon done. We unlocked one of the two secret places. And one of the two secret jewels that open a way to the secret chamber, where you will find wealth and fortunes and the treasures we were promised by the princess. Alright, let's see. 50-50. Explosion or petrify. First heal up, definitely. We get petrify. So we just picked up a haste gun mode. Haste, also a pretty common spell in the Final Fantasy universe. Makes you go faster. And even faster than ×4 speed. We're gonna need a few of them in the during the run. Please don't kill Pinello. Or anyone for that matter. I nearly killed Vaughn. But only nearly. Alright, speed up again. Heal, I don't need any debuffs. Any status heals. And welcome to Belias. And we are 120 steps scored. 31, 62, 78, 88, 97. $115 behind. Still looking fine. It's still looking fine. Alright. Grab an elixir, because those are gonna be important later in the run. Also, a little party swap. And we find the ancient relic that is proof of royal blood. The damage count for Traveler is a little more complicated than that. I don't know the exact formula. I can only say if you're somewhere in the 900, in the early 900 steps since last used, you can still only deal like 3000 damage. I don't know the exact step count, so the exact step count damage calculation. So yeah. So turns out we had a traitor. We've been betrayed. The Imperial Faunus wants to claim our proof, so we can't be dangerous anymore, and Vossler is one of them. He's sided with them. So what we're gonna do with traitors, we're gonna kill him. Where's my reflector mode? There it is. Alright, Vaughn, please hit your... not Ash. Please hit yourself with arrow. Boss is not gonna attack. Wait. First one to 70% high potion, turn the second one off that way around. And Ash also is gonna cast arrow on herself. Oh, also Gambit. And that's the end of Vossler. They actually tried to see if the stone is the real deal and blow up the entire fleet by accident. But somehow we escape and get a hold of the stone again, and now we're like, okay, how did it destroy an entire fleet and how can we do this again? And one of our party members is like, yeah, I know these people living in the south, they might know how. So that's our next goal. Why did I teleport to the west gate? I did not want to go to the west gate. I'm doing all the mistakes again. Thank God I got a good excuse. Who does speedruns at 3 in the morning? Me? Oh boy, 3 AM. Alright, wait for it to spawn. And now for the hardest, most technical part of the run. Because this is a brain, that is gonna screw your brain. This is so hard to learn to do consistently without bonking anywhere. Speed times 4 turbo chocobo riding through this area. Because oh boy, it's complicated with all the little corners and stuff. Right, we found the hidden village in the south. Yeah, we actually want to take this crystal. Gonna be important for later. As some of you might have noticed, we've seen blue crystals and orange crystals. They actually have a difference. Blue crystals are only normal save points, you can't do anything special with them, and orange ones are teleportation crystals. If you have a certain item called a teleport stone, you can teleport between every single one of these crystals that you've already touched. I don't even want to travel back here in a moment. Alright, actually, let me flip my notes, by the way, because I'm 2 pages behind. Because, yeah, the notes I actually have in physical copy. Printed, because this is kind of required if you want to do this run. Alright, we got more than enough money. So, we get a little item here. This is important for money routing. Because if we give that to a certain person that we have to talk to anyway, also it's story required that we take this item, he'll give us a better weapon, which we can sell for more money. Also, we got 2 flame stuffs already. We're gonna buy a heavy lance, and we're gonna buy the spell Fire. We're gonna give him a stick. And then we're gonna speak to, we found out so far that no one seems to know how this thing works. So we now go to the Elder, the wisest one of these people called the Gareth. And he's also just like, yeah, we had these stones once, we used to know how they work, but that was centuries ago and no one remembers anymore, so tee-hee. But also, Larsa shows up. You remember what I said? The Emperor's son? But the good one, not the bad one. He's joining again. He wants us to go to a holy city where we will claim back our rightful place as Queen of Dalmasker in case of our party member Ash. Also, he just gave us a crossbow, which we won't be using, and a free chocobo ride, which is worth so much because the chocobos here in this village are so expensive. I mean, can you believe you pay whole 30 gil for a chocobo ride? It's insane. So yeah, we team up with Larsa right now, and we're like, yeah, sure, let's go to the Sacred City and claim back our throne. We wanted to do that sooner or later anyway, so why not sooner? Why not rather sooner than later? Therefore you have to head through the jungle. And the jungle is not letting us through. Because the jungle is mad at us. Because we stole the jungle's child. Context for that. We have a Viera in our party, that's the bunny girl. And she is a child of the wood, but she ran away and now she's angry that she ran away and she's rather with us rather than with her fellow bunny girls. So wood won't let us pass. Alright, we sell the crossbow, we buy a mage set, a mage's habit, and some more sands and tears. Alright, big menu time. Because now we're gonna get our main party ready for the rest of the run. Alright, we're gonna make Bosch a knight. Get a little tutorial here, give him some more max HP. And unlock a second board, because after beating Belias we get access to a second board and we're gonna make him Ulan as second. A spear user. And then we're gonna get some battle lore, which increases our physical damage. The license so we can equip him the spear we bought. Another gambit line and some more HP. 7 and 8. We're gonna move over to Ash, who's gonna learn Fire Up. And then we're also gonna give her a second board as Bushi, aka the Samurai. This is no Seitengrad percent because this is TZAPC indeed. We're gonna get some HP. We're gonna get some armor. 5 and 6. We're gonna learn how to cast Firaga. Sadly we don't have that yet. And get the flame stuff. Also, why am I so low on... Okay, why am I so low on MP? I'm supposed to buy this one right now. Something went terribly wrong here. Oh wait, do I? Yes, I'm supposed to buy this one. Something went terribly wrong here. Welp. This might be interesting. No, Golden Amulet is on Pinello, not on Ash. Where could I have missed out on so much license points? That was definitely gonna mess me up. I'ma play it safe probably and just do 2 rounds of trials. Better safe than sorry. I mean, PB at that point then probably is dead, but well, marathon safety and stuff. Wait a sec, also forgot the most important part. This one to any... wrong direction. Phoenix down. Enable attack. Ash, turn off the first one. Second to highest HP Fire. How did I miss the gambits? God damn it. And you, second one to Phoenix down. And last, whoops, last to first as tier or sand? That was tier, right? Yeah, tier. Okay, something is really going wrong here at this point. Something is really going wrong here at this point. Ooh, haste mode, that's another €2. Okay, where the heck did I bark? I have legitimately no idea. Alright. This is bad. Alright, let's back this up a little. Get some extra license points. That should be enough. Alright, let's try this again. Anti-HP. Alright, after trials. Shielded armor for you. HP 8. Magic lore. It's not even enough. This is gonna be long. Back up. Alright. I really just wonder where I messed that up. Welp. All right. Not here. Sand. Turn off. Needles to sand. Shielded armor. Isuna. Alright, this run is going everything but great at this point. Damn it, 30. Just noticing 37 kills. Can I even do that? I don't know why Ash was so low on license points. Everyone else is fine. It's only Ash. It's 5. Alright, 30 kills now. Not gonna end well, I can already tell. This is definitely not gonna end well. Where am I? 35. 2, 4. I say that's 43, 45. Yeah, that's what I feared. Not good. Where am I? 55. Still need 3. This is going terrible. If that RNG, I don't want to know how jellies go, because this is now one of the main grinding places in the run, because we need item drops from those enemies and we need levels from these guys. That was a good first room. I saw 1 teleport stone and the float mode already. So where we want to go, we want to have 4 to 6 teleport stones and 1 to 3 float modes when we're going out of here. We're gonna do 5 rooms of these jellies. That was the first one. We already got 1 of each, which is a great start for the first room. Actually had also good encounters here, then we had a good amount of encounters. Liquid, 2 teleport stone, float mode. Looking good so far on item drops. Looking good so far on item drops. Third room. Liquid is good. Teleport stone, float mode. We got all the float modes we need. Teleport, I'm not 100% sure right now. We got all the float modes we could want. Fourth room. 2 teleport. Okay, we're definitely good on teleport. Give me more liquid. Give me more liquid. Yeah, that's the main grind, how we finance most of the rest of the run. And also, as I said, get some items that make some sections a lot easier, and items that will allow me to teleport around, which of course is also important. Alright, drops all in all look pretty decent. Should be fine on money. But with that, the grinding session is not over yet. So no, there's a lot more coming. Eight. We need 6, we got 8. Perfect. That section actually went really good. Alright, what are we gonna do now? We're not gonna continue the story for a moment, we're gonna do some optional stuff. We're gonna get a chocobo and scare away a guy that's afraid of chocobos. To get that exit to a level 30 area, aka an area that we're not supposed to be in right now. It is allowed though, and because it's a higher level area, of course, the items we can get there also are higher level. And we're gonna get 2 accessories and a weapon here. The accessories are set. Those are 100% chance to get from their chests. The weapon is a 20% chance in the chest, so we might have to reset over that a little. And then we go into the second part of the grinding, because we're gonna do 5 trial modes. And those 5 trial modes are gonna be some of the most important seconds in the run. Because as I mentioned earlier, there is an enemy on floor 3 who we have a 3% chance to get a sword from, which will carry us through most of the run. It isn't required. It is very nice to have though. And lately I've got pretty lucky with those. Because every run that made it up to this point actually had this weapon. And we got the weapon first try, 20% chance. And now we're gonna get the last accessory, do some little gambit changes. Alright, healer out, thief in, give you the thief's gauntlets. Activate this, make it to lowest HP. Change that to, not Bosch, to Pinello Echo Herbs. Move it up. Did I miss anything? Oh wait, it's highest HP, not lowest HP. My mistake. Yeah. Alright, trials. Let's see. So yeah, I got in my last 8 runs that made it this far, I got 9 times this 3% steal, so let's see if we get it today. We got 5 attempts, and then we'll have to see. If we get it, that's very nice, because it does change a few things later in the run. If don't, then we just have to get a different weapon for later in the game. So we got floor 1, we got floor 2. And let's see if we get it on the first try. That would be funny. We got a longsword. A longsword is not the sword I'm looking for. Got a high potion, some eye drops. Windbreaker, that's good money. Phoenix Downs is the main reason why we're stealing here, to get our supplies on Phoenix Downs. Second haste gun mode. Okay. That's €8 for me already. I don't even know how to use it on. We're just gonna travel back and forth between the zone to get the autosaves. And then just keep on doing trials a little. That was the first one, now off to the second one. More Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs are good. Let's see if we get it this time. Again, this longsword, not what I was looking for. Pretty boring part in the run, even though it's very important, because of course grinding is important, and the items we get will really determine the rest of the run. So I already got 2 spare haste gun modes, which means I can speed up 2 bosses that are not routed in to use haste gun modes on. Let's see, third try. That was the wrong one. Another longsword! Jesus Christ, I gotta love those longswords today, huh? Well, 2 more tries. Looks like my lucky streak with the sword has ended. Looks like my lucky streak with this weapon ends today. That was the third one. Going for the fourth one. Longsword Mithril Blade, again not what I need. Well, looks like this is actually where my lucky streak ends. Got one more attempt. the end you gotta still consider. It's not required really for the run, and it's only a 3% chance to get it. If I get it, if I don't get it though, I could be theoretically in trouble for a little later in the game. Because there are two bosses that are incredibly easier if you have the sword, because it also inflicts confuse on hit. And I haven't done these bosses without this weapon in a long time. So that might become interesting if I don't get it. I got my notes here. I should be fine in the end. Doing the last trial. Stage 1. Stage 2. Moment of truth. Couldn't steal. Is he dead already? He's dead already. Never mind. Alright, that was the last chance. No OP weapon for me this run. There is by now a new weapon routed in instead. But I still haven't looked at these small optimizations that were made in the last couple months. So yeah, old route it is. That is gonna be interesting in the end. Well then, time for a big menu. Hope that I'm on where I'm supposed to be with my licenses now, and then let's see how this continues. Alright, Bosch gets... no wait, that was over here. Gets Spellbound. Then he gets HP 9 and Swiftness. Then he gets HP 5 and Focus. Then he gets a lot of Battle Lores to increase his physical attack damage. And another speed up. And some magic power, and this one. Then we switch, give her the 13th accessory, the Berserk Bracers. Get her Spellbound. Accessory 14. And then we give her the magic lure over here. Switch over. Give her a katana free. Give her some speed. And some magic. Because the way katanas work, they scale with the magic and the physical power of the user. So that's why magic up is still pretty good for those. Armor 11. Oh, that's what went wrong. I wasn't supposed to get Black Magic 9 at that point. Well, the one time you tried to do it without notes and you mess up 90 license points. Deep. Armor 7, missed 4. I found my mistake at least. That's a start. I got a pretty expensive license that I wasn't supposed to get at this point, that I was supposed to get now. Well, that's on me. And that one. Penelo, get swiftness, get increased Inquisitor. Get HP 3. Switch. Get Accessory 12 and 14. Get the magic lore over here. Get twice channeling. Get Gambit 35. Get white magic 5. Get green magic 2. White magic 7. Gambit 20 and 40. Alrighty, equip, optimize, Berserk Bracers, Golden Amulet. Attack is on highest, switch to lowest. Fourth, ally any, fifth, foe, highest level. Dispel and Asuna. Alright, we're quite behind now. And we're gonna lose even more time in the future. But we continue with the story. We will still go highly underestimate with the current, with how it currently looks. 3.5 minutes behind PB. It's all fine though. We're not here to PB, we're here to show off this wonderful game. So yeah, now we get Lentus Tier from the Viera. And with that, basically the passport to get past the woods. Which we will use, but we will use it to go not where we are supposed to go, but instead we're gonna go into a level 40 area. Why in a level 40 area? Because, funny enough, this level 40 area has access to the exact area where we have to be now, and we can save... Please don't kill Ash, thank God. We can save a boss fight with this, and this boss fight is pretty annoying. Alright, because we got so many float modes in the end, we can use one here. Right here would have been a trap that would have probably killed at least 2 of my party members. Now it doesn't. Or we just run to where we have to go. Then do a little more shopping, and then we'll see. So, our next destination, the Holy Mount Buramisake. Buramisas? I always say Buramisake. I don't know how they actually say that. Alright, we gonna sell all the diamond armlets. We gonna sell all the stuff we got from the jellies. 60 yellows. Should be fine. We gonna buy 2 tiaras. And 1 rope. We are 3,000 out of money route, so this is fine. We're gonna touch the crystal because we're gonna need it later. And we get the message now that actually the Empire, the Emperor of the Evil Empire, died. To be precise, he was murdered. And our plan was just to, there are 2 empires actually around us, the evil one and the good one. and they're very close to start a war. And we're here to get back our kingdom and then team up with the evil empire in order to stop a war with the good empire. Because our country would be the battlefield. The problem is with the empire, with the emperor dead, he actually would have listened to us. He actually would have helped us with our goal. But now his evil son is the emperor, and he wants this war, and he would definitely not help us or cooperate with us. So all we do instead is we say, okay, we are, please, Holy Highness, please think of us as dead, we're not here, and we don't want our throne back, we want power. And then he's like, yeah, there's the sword in the temple south of here that has the power to destroy these mystical stones that we all been looking for by now. And so that's what we're trying to achieve next. We're trying to go down there and we're trying to get the sword that can destroy these mystical stones. With the power to destroy a whole airship fleet in a wink of an eye. In a blink of an eye, not a wink. Eh. Of course, the temple is spiked with traps and other stuff that's supposed to keep, of course, invaders out. Since we have the relic though, the Dawn Shard, we can actually touch this only for the person that has actually equipped it. Else it spots zombies and we get teleported away to deeper into the place. The shrine has some RNG to it as well. In the second part of this, we have to make, we have to turn around 3 statues in a way that they look at the big statue in the big room with the glowing eyes that we just saw. And those statues are RNG. They can look in all four directions: north, south, east, west. Actually no, they can only look at 3 of those, because one of those would actually be the direction they have to look in, and of course they won't be looking at the right direction from the start. So basically we have a chance that it looks that we have to we can only turn it by 90 degrees every time we speak to it. So in other words, we can have a 2/3 chance that we have to turn it once, and we have a 1/3 chance that we have to turn the statue twice. And since there's 3 statues, that means in average we will always have 2 good ones and 1 bad one. In theory and in average. Practice looks a little different, as we all know, because RNG and stuff. So let's see how much time we can win/lose here by having to turn statues eventually multiple times. Let's see, this one is looking good, this one is counterclockwise. Now it looks in the right direction. Get a small heal. The second one has to look north. I don't like to see Ash getting petrified here. This might be bad. Gotta heal that off before it becomes a burden. Alright, that is also a counterclockwise. And welcome to the most underwhelming boss of the game. What was its name again? To be honest, I don't know and I don't care. This boss is not worth remembering its name because it looks very easy right now, but even casual, this is just a joke. You'll easily be able to kill it without any big problems. So we get a Sage Ring, which is a very important item for later on. And we have another one-turner, nice. That is clockwise. Alright, we got 3 one-turners, best RNG. Exactly what we want to see. Then let's head back out. Where we see the giant statue now is actually raising the sword, opening a path. To where we have to go. I don't like my health, to be honest. I don't like my health. Let's see. It's not 50% yet though, isn't it? Nope. Well, let's hope no one dies. Don't kill Ash. Okay. Elixir real quick. And we found a sword. Also always takes forever. Wrong character. So yeah, all know the run so far has been pretty rough. I'm also sad that my streak with that rare weapon drop sadly dropped by now at 9 swords. I mean, I can be happy that it even reached 9 because again, it is a 3% to get weapon. And I got 9 of them in 8 runs, so I can be happy about that. I'm just sad that exactly the one time I'm doing it on a marathon, it actually breaks the streak. Alright, we're going out! And we see how the evil empire is heading towards the holy city. Go after that. I hear another follow alert. Still sorry for that. Nope. First, it's Seitengrad. Second, that's a PlayStation 4 exclusive manipulation. And since this is PC, any percent, I couldn't even get the Seitengrad even if I wanted to. So we're actually gonna give him the sword that we just got. Normally we would, if I would have gotten this rare weapon drop, I would have actually had a stronger one at this point, but with as it is right now, this is the strongest I got. I mean, I could try it, it's only like 0.5% chest. Right, and more evil guys. Stop going on my mate. Go on my tank. I'm here. Attack the tank. Stop going on my damage dealer. Attack the tank. Stop killing my tank. Go on someone else. Classic Bergen. Classic Bergen. Whoops. Wrong direction. Now we decide, okay, the evil empire just killed a holy man and has basically two nukes at their disposal. But we have a sword that actually can destroy these nukes, these basically nukes. So we're like, alright, let's head right to the enemy's capital, into a secret facility, and destroy these nukes. Because why wouldn't we? So we decide, also our Sky Pirate with his own airship is like, yeah, but flying there would be kinda risky because the enemy could spot us and shoot us down. So he's like, yeah, okay, we go on foot. It's a long go, but my airship is just not feeling it. We go on foot. Also something, it got damaged. Is the actual excuse for this part of the game. So these woods are also kind of annoying, because we gotta look for some stupid Mughals. And I'm not saying that in a matter that I think Mughals are stupid, I'm just saying these Mughals are stupid. These Mughals are working on repairing this gate, but they're on lunch break for like 3 days already, so the chef's like, yeah, you know what, go and look for them. The boss, not the chef. The boss. So he's like, yeah, they're hiding somewhere in the woods. Go get them and bring them to work. So we gotta go all around this area just to collect these 9 workers. Because they don't know how the clock works and that they're about 3 days over on lunch break. So we just gotta collect them all. Tell them all to go back to work, else they taste my sword. And I repair the door, repair the gate. Now we continue on. Into one of the last 2 grinding sections, actually. Because in the next area we're gonna do our second to last grind. We're currently with a party on level 21. Just saying the average level of the enemies around me right now is 32. So we are kinda on the level for here. And for the next few bosses we actually will feel that. That's why we will get a few levels and grind up to level 25 before the next boss battle. Also, we get an upgrade for our DPS. Because Ash is doing good damage with his with this katana and berserk. She's attacking fast, she's attacking strong, but it isn't just that great. So we're gonna buy her another cool spell to just nuke everything away that's bothering us. And open the gate. Alright. On to one of my favorite areas. The Pond Coast. It's just such a beautiful area. With all the beaches. It's really pretty here. I just really like the area. Safety heal here. Nope. We no need no Naburis. Because we already have basically everything we need. Right, we gonna buy a Escarin hat for Ash, a Carminal for Ash, we're gonna buy some Baku's wine, which is gonna be important later, and we're gonna buy Fire Raga. Fyra to Fyraga, new to Ash Cura, which will cause that whenever Ash is damaged, even if it's just by a single point, she will get cured. And then we give her a Flame Staff and the Sage String we got earlier, which is an accessory that halves the MP consumption. Alright! Grinding session! "22. Still looking good on MP. Alright. More killing. Free. And whoops, and we get our second hunt of the game. Which is actually not really a hunt, but actually a mandatory boss battle. More killing. Yeah, we should definitely be fine. Get 25 before we enter the cave. And why are you standing there doing nothing? Hi Marlboro, bye Marlboro. Not quite. Yeah, we're missing a few battles, but that's okay. Alright, another save screen that we won't be needing. And another drop that can be that would be nice to have. These zombies can drop a hat. And if they actually drop that hat, that saves me 8,000 gil. Alright, yeah. Let's see, best boss of the game in my opinion, because it's the funniest boss of the game. A lot of, you remember the rogue tomato in the start? Well, now we have an onion and many other creatures here. Gonna leave from behind. Alright, trying to catch up with chat. It is hard to concentrate on a game that runs on 4 times speed and chat, sorry for that. Oh no. No, 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 no. You're not gonna get stuck in that loop again. Zap is a pretty bad status to happen for Ash. Alright, more zombies. Maggoty Flash, Magicite, Maggoty Flash. Not the stuff I'm needing. Why are you two this far apart? You're normally not that far apart. Dark Magicite. Alright, didn't get a Hypno Crown, that's okay. But that was the last drop. That would be, it's not really necessary, but it would be nice to have. So we got a total of 4 of these. Means donating 8 euros after the run. Alright. Most annoying boss in the game. Because he teleports away, splits himself into many parts, and then just comes back, and it's just very annoying at all. Also, that Doom might be bad. Might be really bad. Come on, come here. Come here! Yeah, that Doom is really bad. Probably just gonna sit it out.
I can't.
Alright, wait, wrong side. Elixir, don't need the bubble mode. Do need the float mode. Alright. Alright. Getting to the part where the run is gonna change a little for what I'm used to run these days. Because the next dungeon we're gonna make a 2-minute detour to get our new weapon. Though I'm actually considering just to leave it. I mean, I got the... Actually, you know what, I'm leaving it. I'll have a weaker weapon for 2 boss fights, but it shouldn't be too much. Although, no, wait. In the end, play safe, boy. Weaker weapons can have bad effects in the end. So yeah, we arrived in the evil empire's capital, except that we came out in the slums and still gotta need up to the city. Still need to get up to the city. How do we get up in the city? Well, we just tell a guy that another guy stole his bag of coins, and those guys will run away and watch the fight, and we can go in. So before we do that though, we need to pay this man to get the information we need to who to talk to, because scripted and stuff. So yeah, we talk to the owner of the coins. And we can go... Actually, no, I'm going to skip that extra weapon. Might lose a few seconds here because I'm doing something that I haven't done before, but probably won't lose me 2 minutes in the end. And I should have the spare money because I still haven't sold any of my unused weapons and armor, so I should definitely be fine on the money side. Because there's a newer strat that I still haven't really done because it was developed during the time that I just had so much luck with this rare weapon drop, so it wasn't really needed. So basically in the next dungeon there is a strong weapon, but it's about a 2-minute detour in the dungeon to get there and to get back to where we have to go. So what was done instead by now is we're gonna just buy a sword here, but I don't know where exactly that is on the license board, so I will have actually to just look with that. Guess we're gonna buy a rune blade. Alright, where is that license for the rune blade though? Okay. Why please is this in the route? This is a little... That's a little much. Is there anything? Wait a sec. Ah, I see. I was supposed to get those 2 licenses a little later. But with doing that, we're basically next to it. I see. I see. Alright. Now for one of the more infamous minigames in this game. We're playing Memory. Basically you need certain items to be able to use certain things in the city. And the way to get them easily is by actually talking to people and handing out informations. So we're just gonna run around, listen to the story of one person, tell it to another person, and that other person will give us one of the items we need. Let's hope the NPCs will behave and stand where I want them to be. That's already a pretty bad start. Wait, what? Where is he? There is he. Why is he over there? It was supposed to be way further over here. That's the first one. That's the second one. Do I see my gentleman? That could be my gentleman, but I don't think so. No. Where's my gentleman? Where is my gentleman? Jesus Christ, there he is. Stop right there. Okay, that was pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. Alright. I'm really interested if I'm getting my hate boss first try. But at least I can use the meme that's that the split is named after I'm using again. We'll come to that later. Basically wanted to get in, but it's all locked off because of an intruder. Because there's intruder alert. But he's there to help us again. And he just told the cab driver, hey, those are my friends, bring them to the secret lab. Here's some money probably to bribe them off. Then we can now go to the secret research facility, named the Draglore Laboratory. Someone please clean up these dead bodies. They're always in the way and I always bonk into them somewhere. I wonder how much time I end up saving on the split, because I have a lot to save here. About 2 minutes. Because there is like this one place where if the NPCs are really mean, it's gonna be very bad. So yeah, now we play a good old game named Doors. There are 2 differently colored doors in this building. You can always only have one of them open. That is bad. Get out of the elevator. Normally we would walk over there and then open a few more doors till we get the chest. And then we'd have to walk back here. That's where the actual weapon is in that was used earlier in the route. Don't lock his attack, just open the door. Yeah, the end of this floor is pretty hard because there will be like 5 soldiers and 2 elite soldiers, to describe them easily, standing right in front of the elevator I have to take, and I can dish out a lot of damage in a very small amount of time. I nearly gamed over on this place in my PB. Alright, we gotta open one more door. I love the music in here. Alright, let's see if they screw me over again. Today they were nice for once. Because I could just walk straight through. Because yeah, normally I can literally just destroy you in a second. And then get you down to actually have to bring in the backup party. Which is probably not the best idea because they're like level 15. Alright, give me a second, Bosch. Already has that, doesn't need Greatsword once. Ash, Armor 8. Katana 4. Battle Lores as many as you can afford, maximum 3. Canelo, Armor 789. The magic lore over here. Katana 3. Belias summoning, which we'll need in a few minutes, and another channeling. Lowest, right? What's lowest? No. Yes, it was the lowest. I'm always mixing this up. I still gotta strike this one out of my notes. It says it's changed to lowest here, but although it already is on lowest. Right, welcome to Dr. Sid. We're gonna do 2 rounds of Firaga, then he's gonna cast Reflect, and we're gonna change over to Katana strats again. And then we're gonna get our Holy Hand Grenade and a Haste Gun mode.
Always hiding behind your toys.
The Holy Hand Grenade
Pity if
actually is
anything
gonna
were to
be
happen to
important
them.
for a boss coming up in a few minutes, coming up shortly. Imagine actually leveling up in this fight. That's never happened before.
It pains me
Funny
to
though.
inform you that your time here is over.
The curtain falls. Farewell. And die. Right. Next part. Just to say, we got 2 more big dungeons left. And the final dungeon with the last few boss battles. So yeah, it is still about 50 minutes. Probably a little longer than that, but we're closing in on the end. We're closing into our maximum power in this run. Because we basically have already everything. We're gonna upgrade armor 1 more time. We're gonna upgrade weapons 2 more times. No, a few more times than that, because we actually do get some chest items in the last dungeon that actually are pretty damn good. But yeah, we're basically done. Alright. Armor merchant. Sell stuff, including stuff you don't need. Everything that's of worth that I don't need. Including unused armor and stuff like that. Can still sell one of these, can sell both of these, can sell those, can sell this one. Alright, buy Hypno Crown, Yada Gown, Giant's Helmet, Carabiner Mail, buy the Yakai, and I actually gotta buy AX potions this run. Right. Do I have any more stuff to sell? Yeah, it should be fine. Alright. Some X potions. Do I need some Phoenix Downs? Phoenix Downs, I'm good. Second strongest healing spell in the game. Not gambits, licenses. We give you. Wait a second. Greatsword 2. You already have everything you need. You get another Spellbound. And White Magic 9. Set Gambits. Change Sense to Tears. Kiora to Karaja. Dispel to Attack. I am pretty darn good on levels though. Get the money chest, I got enough teleport stones, don't have to buy them. Yeah, we're teleporting to Boromi's sake. Right. Who wants to see me destroy the environment and the nature? 'Cause who needs plants? Actually, with this time right now, wouldn't be surprised to actually miss out on Juggernaut. Oops, that was a step too far. Actually, we got. No, we don't need it really. We don't really need it. We could have used another float mode here because we got a spare one, but save the frames. There's no real need to. Healing up. Alright. Skip the cutscene and buff up. We need a Bacchus Wine on boss and we use a haste mode. Items, haste mode and boss, use a Bacchus Wine on yourself. Now we have 2 berserkers. And destroy this plant. Right, and off to the last grinding section in the game. But before that, we need to heal up. Last grinding section of the game. Our goal for this grinding section to reach level 28 with everyone. And it's gonna be over here. Also, 2 more items I need to pick up in this area. Alright, up or down, up or down, up. So yeah, pretty easy riddle here. There is an illusion in one of the exits. You gotta find the right exit that will lead you through this fog. And I'm stupid, I just said there are 2 more treasures I gotta pick up and I nearly forget the most important one of those. That was over here. Bubble belt. It's fine. Up or down? That suits me. And there's the team on level 28. Alright, in the original game, summons have a pretty big role because they can actually manipulate enemies in a way that they can literally do nothing. All we use summons here in the Zodiac Age is literally just open that gate for me because it's required. Alright, this fight is gonna get interesting. If you get the rare weapon drop, it's pretty easy because the rare weapon actually causes on hit the status effect Confusion, but we don't have that, so we gotta do it the normal way. Berserk Bracer, Sage Ring. Everyone at full HP? No. Then let's heal up. Alright, let's see. I'm interested to see if I'm actually gonna be able to kill him. Because this is one of the most annoying bosses in the game for me. We get a Baku's Wine on boss, we use a haste mode, because without Confusion I want that. Alright. Yeah. Gonna start fighting. He's gonna use Darkra, he's gonna use Tremor, and the second he's gonna start using Tremor, I'm using the Holy Mode. Hallelujah! Okay, was the first try kill at least. Holy Mode, aka the Holy Hand Grenade, got its usage again. It's been ages since the last time that happened. Alright, few more annoying enemies around here. Open more gates. First half of this area. Wait, wrong. We don't need that one. What was I just thinking, trying to get that one? That one I need though, and oh shit. Run for your life! This is bad, this is really bad. Okay. That was one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. And those are a lot of more Boros following me, and I don't like that. Yeah, they got ass, the Malboros, with their bad breath. Don't kill me. Okay. If we got if you get unlucky, you are actually able to game over here relatively easy because the enemies can just dish out very bad status effects, and a lot of them. So HP 4 and 3. And 30. And more battle lores. Armor 9. More XP. And you get battle lore HP. Oh yeah. Yeah. You get battle lore HP 1. Magic lore HP 8. And battle lore swiftness. Alright. Optimize bracelets. Gambits, boss, new to 50%. X potion. Alright, this is another boss that's supposedly pretty darn easy if you have the OP weapon, because he's very very weak against confusion. I think OZ also uses that strat, even confusing him. That fight's taking forever. Okay. Okay. Great crystal. Gambit to head right. Sharp left. Light right. Teleporter. Left. Activate that one. Yep. Great crystal, best dungeon in the game, especially if you're aiming to find Ultima or Omega in this. I swear to God, if you go in here without a guide, I hope you saved before getting in here, because else you're in for a long time if you can't reset out. Alright, the hard part. Actually being pretty kind for once. The way it looked, it didn't even follow me too much. That might turn out actually pretty nice. This is like the most dangerous area of this dungeon. And that's why. All in all, a pretty good Great Crystal. Let's see if Shemazai is up for trolls again. Shemazai is a fun boss for the speed run. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to do that. Alright. Good start. And he's actually behaving for once. And the second I say that, he kills her. This boss just loves to kill my white mage. Alright! We're done with this dungeon. We're heading off to the final dungeon of the game. My favorite dungeon in the game. Oh, we got the other sword. We just don't need it. Cause who needs swords these days? Alright, teleporting out again and off to the last dungeon. I'm stupid. Why did you eat my input, game? Alright, shopping. Sell stuff, buy katana, X potions, phoenix downs. Alright, buy another 10 X potions, buy another 10 phoenix downs. Should be enough for the sword. We're heading into the final phase of the run. We're not gonna equip that yet. If anyone wants an estimate right now on time, currently the pace is for a 3:14. But we still have a few RNG heavy bosses coming up. Or rather, not really RNG bosses, RNG heavy, but they control you. Well, good to hear. I love speedrunning this, especially. Personally, I would love to run the longer categories of this run, like of this game, like Platinum Percent, Order of Ambrosia. Thing is, I don't really want to run them on PlayStation 4 because I think Seitengrad manip and just rushing through with Seitengrad makes this so bad that I just don't want to do that to the game. And for PC, for no Seitengrad, it just hasn't been routed yet. And I don't know enough about the game. I would have to spend way too much time to actually do something here. So yeah, I'm stuck with any percent by now. Well, slowly I'm getting somewhere with the run as well. Why is Ball Fear still in? Why haven't I switched them out yet? There we go. Gotta say, Final Fantasy XII is my favorite game of all time. I'd say it's about my second favorite speedrun. Alright, we got hit a little, gotta heal up. And last big menu, Redis, delete 125. Highest level attack. That to Pinello. Cronus tier to Serum. Ash to 70%. Bosch. Deactivate X potion. Turn on gambits. Alrighty. Hydro. We need Eskimos. Domain Calvados for Ash, Domain Calvados for Boss. And a Bacchus Wine for Boss. Hydros. Actually doing something for once, and he Fira got me. He actually Fira got me. So he has that one ability that he can use, it's called Firaga, and it just resets the MP of a party member to 0. It's kinda bad when it actually hits your white mate. Oh well, we got elixirs. We still ride free, so I still got a spare elixir for... I still have the elixir for Brain Pants. And I still have the elixir for... Vane. So I'm fine on elixirs. Come on. That's one. Pick it up. That's two. That's three. There's a black orb. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my favorite dungeon in the game, the Lighthouse of Pharaohs. Here we will have a lot of action, many bosses, riddles en masse. Like so many riddles. And 100 floors of fun, and even more fun. I can really just say, the way up the Pharaohs I love, the way down into Subterrane I hate so much. Well, the fun part was meant ironical. It's just my favorite dungeon is true though. In my opinion, it's a great dungeon design. It's a lot of fun to be in here, to grind your way up. Move. Alright. Effectively, okay. Alright, second boss of the Pharaohs. Welcome to Panda. Oh wait, speaking of Panda. Nearly forgot that. Wanna rise? Ah, that was actually a wanna rise. Nice! Okay. Oh, fire strats we have. We have fire strats here. Just not as much fire strats. Because we will kill 2 bosses in this game, 3 bosses in this tower using Fire Aura strats. So come on, don't Phoenix down when I'm literally next to a save crystal. Alright, part 1 of Pharaoh's done. The Black Pearl Madness. Part 2, Brain Pants. Because fire really is the only spell we need. We get flame stuff fairly early. We can do a lot of things with it. And we have, especially using... Why do I always forget this plane pan melee? And basically fire at this point because we have 2 bosses in this tower that are highly weak to fire. Dragon Helm. Stop the petrifies, Jesus. So many petrifies. Well, Fire Raw is the first fire spell, is the first Raw spell you can get, the earliest in the game in this version. In the same shop you can also buy Flame Staffs, so that's just what we get and then just keep for the rest of the run. Alright, kill 1 green, don't kill the red. Just kill 1 green here and I'm happy, thank you. Alright, counting simulator. God damn it, you're actually staying here. Alright, counting simulator. 1, 2... Three. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
You cannot win this.
Alright. Time for the next boss. No. Not really. We've already completed our last shopping, and we won't have... and the last menu will be done at Sid 2. Actually, no, the last menu will be done before Gebronth. Oh wow! That was a 45-second gold split here. The heck? Why was that a 45-second gold? Well, he's weak to fire. Alright, the best part about the Zodiac 8. We get rid of the minimap to progress in the game, but we don't get rid of our minimap. Because the second minimap still works. I found out by now why I missed license points earlier. I bought Firaga one menu too early. I actually did get the Firaga license before, right with, before Yahara. In in Aerut Village. Jesus Christ. Confusing myself right now. In Aerut Village, I've already licensed Firaga, which costed 90 license points, which was supposed to be done after 5 trials. So yeah, that was completely on me. I found my mistake already. That was a stupid mistake on my side. Knock knock, who's there? Not this wall. Alright. Fenrir. Little menuing to do before his fight. Muramasa and the haste gun mode. Bosch gets Great Sword free. And some more battle lores. Ash gets Katana 5. And Armor 10. Also gets Bubble Belt. And Penel gets some extra HP. Alright. Equip. Optimize. Optimize. Berserk Breakers. Optimize. Sage Ring is already on. What buffs again for this fight? Just Baku's domain. Alright. 1 domain Calvados, 2 domain Calvadoses, and the Baku's Wine. Alright, this boss has a pretty dangerous attack that he uses right at the start, which is why we literally just take out someone in the back party if we don't need. Also, I made a mistake on the menu again. Dispel. Alright. Now let's see if we have an unwanted guest around. To be honest, I don't even know the odds of him showing up or not. And he's there. Well, guess we take the long way around. Alright, 2 more chests, a little menuing, and a lot of boss battles. And then the run is already over. Alright, that's one. Don't kill me, please. Why do I always forget this trap is on the left side? White robes, death. Oh, I actually didn't kill anyone this time. Interesting. Eh. The red one. Don't kill Bosch. Alright, wonder if I'll see my good old friend Tower today. And of course you step right into the trap. Alright, equipment, optimize, optimize, optimize. We get Domain Calvados, Domain Calvados. We get Baku's Wine. And we get float mode. Let's see if we see my good old friend Tower. Oh, also, if he's... is he there? Is he... God damn it! The one time that I don't want him... that I actually don't want him to be here, he is here. Because I just noticed I got 2 extra... oh wait, no. I do have 2 spare haste to the gun modes, but I shouldn't use them here. Right. They're gonna be Sid 2 and Vein Novus. If I already have them. Ah, can't wait for the run to be over. My bed is already calling me. No! Didn't even get Quakia skip. Not enough damage here and too many easily got killed moments. Oh wait, actually this might be pretty bad. Cause... ah, that's fine. But I don't like the disease on Bosch. Gonna be fine. Alright. Please tell me everyone is full healed. Even if not, I can just do... out of the party. Flame staff. Bubble belt. Alrighty, it's time for the final boss rush. We got 6 more bosses between us and the end. A few more cutscenes in between. But all in all, we should be done here in about 10-15 minutes. So let's go for the final few bosses. Starting off with Judge Gabrant, aka our dear captain's brother.
Hear me, Bosch. Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
And that's the reason why we take Bosch out, because if Bosch is actually in the party when this cutscene is happening, the cutscene takes longer. And time for set 2. No pity from me! Stand and fight! God damn it. Alright. Where is it? There. Dispel mode. Famfret. Why do you have MP? Why the heck do you have MP? Seriously, why does Bosch have MP? Not looking too good this fight. Here we go, Famfret down.
Dream of death!
Wake and die! It could be, to be honest, but I wouldn't know why I would have unequipped it. Come on, kill him already, I'm running out of MP. Thank you. Alright. Yep, the game is over that quick. I mean, we're running on times for speed, what do you expect? But yeah, it's basically over. We got a 4-boss rush after a few cutscenes, and then it's the end. And this run wasn't even good. I'm 3 minutes behind PB pace, PB at this point. Yeah, aka dear brother, stop talking, stop already, and Undying died. Because seriously, Vayne gotta shut up. No one wanna hear what he has to say. Alright, yeah. Got this, got that, got this and that and that. Yeah, we're basically done. We got the final menus done already. So all that's left is a few more buffing up and then that's it. A few more buffing ups, a few more cutscenes skipping, a few more unskippable cutscenes, a few cinematic attacks. Yeah, I'm 3 minutes behind PB pace, so this is looking at this point like a 3:12. Which actually isn't that bad for a marathon run, I'd say. Especially with the hiccups I had at the start. Well, it was a nice run so far. Alright! Let's go. I wonder if we, how many cutscenes we'll be able to out-damage and skip. With cutscenes, I mean cinematic attacks. I don't like Ash's HP. And running against the wall definitely doesn't help with that. Alright! Healing up. Buffing up. And time for the final four. Time for the final four.
Futile Bush. Long have I walked in hatred's company. As long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
Then
Come!
wield your hatred and crush me. I welcome it.
Alright, little Gabron's cheese. Where is that? Where is that? Right there is that. Can I skip Innocence? Ah, so close. 2 more hits, and I could have skipped Innocence. There we go. That's the first of the last four. Get the elevator going. Gotta run to end. And now we meet the evil guy, the evil mastermind behind this whole war and other stuff. For the very first time. So, we meet again for the very first time. Your lies are forfeit, and your insurgents with them. Thou Moscow will again no order stop talking,
For good
and all I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end. Jesus Christ, just stop talking. Damage is looking good, we might be able to skip one of his cinematics. If we get a little lucky on the damage rolls. Yeah, never mind. You will fool! Alright! By the way, what I just... Yep, I knew I made a mistake. Thank God I still messed that out. Alright. Let's go! Immobilize is bad. Immobilize is very bad. Oh, sorry, I'm trying.
Release your power, my minions!
Music is just great. So yeah, this fight is starting off pretty terrible. Immobilizing my characters is not a great start. Because you nearly never find actually an opportunity to heal that off. Phase 2.
Ivalice will know a new dynasty king, and man will keep his own history.
Shut up.
The tyranny of the gods is ended. We
are their puppets no more. Stop already. Freedom for which we have longed is at hand. Alright, phase 2. I'll need. Where are they? Bubble mode on boss. Bubble mode on Pinello. And then, because I have it left over, haste mode for us all.
We shall perish.
Yeah, that fight is looking pretty dark right now. We might actually end up dying here. If we end up unlucky. Oh well, second fall we should be fine. Come on, him harder! Hit him harder! And try the Spheria.
Swords of light, minions
Strong. Dance in the sky. Release your fury. I will wield you. I will shatter you. I don't know the second part of a lot. Beat them as dust. I don't know all the cinematics all by heart. Alright, but if we... Wait a sec. Just wanted to say I should be fine, but yeah, I just noticed I fucked up. I fucked up badly. I always keep forgetting the elixir at this part. I always keep forgetting the elixir. Still worked. Alright! Minute to go. If the fight goes well. Which it probably should at this point. Alright, so last buffs, let's go. Domain Calvados, Domain Calvados. Baku Swine. Heiska mode. And another Baku Swine. Kill him! We're on the last seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The last seconds are rolling. Time's coming up pretty soon. And... oh goddammit, he got a cinematic off. This might be bad. This might be bad. Nope, we're fine, time. That worked out. Literally one hit before his death, he used another cinematic. It's rare, but it happens from time to time. Actually, it's a 3-12-58. No, Pinello is not missing DPS there. Pinello has to heal all his damage, else they die in 2 hits. Else this is the end. If Pinello just stops healing 1 attack, then it's done. Then we're dead. But it was a nice run while it lasted. I got 4 minutes above PB. Considering all the shit that happened and I messed up, it was a pretty darn good run. And now everyone is happy, because the evil guy is dead. And everything will be fine again. Except it doesn't, because the war is still going on. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I don't know what time it was for you guys, but for me it was a night shift from 2 to 3 in the morning. So I'm gonna hug my bed very soon. And yeah, that's basically the end for me. I don't really have anything else to say. I counted my my incentive, what I said. I got a total of 4 items that are Not really necessary to get, but very nice to have. So that's €8 I'm gonna donate after the stream is down.